And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Portland Trailblazers. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And you know for that matchup with Oklahoma City, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Avdia is out there with Tamani Kamara. And it's Williams at the 5. And for the Lakers, Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And with another season just getting underway, Tim, what kind of things are you looking for as you watch here courtside early on here in the season?
You want to see which players have made the progression in the offseason, added things to their games, particularly those young players that you know have a lot of potential. Have they added shooting range? Have they added things to their handle and give them a little bit more escapability?
Pass to Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. Sharp with it. He's picked up by James. Now Kamara. Banked in off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Vanderbilt. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now Ayton, following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. And here's Doncic from the arc. Tries again. And Ayton with the layup.
Yeah, the defense better get a body on DeAndre Ayton. That 7-footer is going to do damage on the offensive glass.
Pass to Sharp. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Lillard against Doncic. Lillard misses.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Doncic feeling it out. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Forget his height. And for any size, LeBron is as good a decision maker as we've ever seen.
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Avdia from the arc. Portland again missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Reeves outside. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, Austin Reeves is a handful in that mid-range area.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. That one drops for him.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they do.
And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Kamara finds Sharp. Back to Kamara. Shot clock at 5. Lillard from outside, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
LeBron can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Kamara. Now Lillard, three-pointer. No good on the shot. Doncic against Lillard. Now Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's LeBron James with the three.
The strength LeBron has this far into his career is incredible.
Defensive foul. To Manny Kamara.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
On the free throw, no good. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told the team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And another three for the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lillard with the bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Ayton in the high post. And stolen by Williams. For the finish. And it's slammed in by Williams.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Lillard. Puts up a three. Drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 9 points.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Back to James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 8 points for LeBron. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard looking around. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's elite rim protection by Ayton, and that's exactly what this team needs him to do. Control the paint.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Outside, Avdia. Williams up on top. Pass to Kamara. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Sharp against Reeves. Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to LeBron. And he's good on the 3 ball. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
Indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect, he's checked in for James. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Grant, he's checked in for Tamani Kamara. And it's Drew Holiday in for Sharp. Now, here's Grant. He's guarded by Connect.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Smart dishes to Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Hayes. Here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. Over Smart. And it's Lillard missing. Lakers leading by 11. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Here's Lillard. Offensive rebound. Williams finds Avdia. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Grant. No scoring in this one. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Williams, a screen on Hachimura. Avdia.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
This side of the ball for your dance team.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Last season, he played outstanding. He put in about 28 points per, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They trail by 16. The wide open look here for Holiday. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Hachimura kicks to Hayes. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Damian Lillard is second.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
So for the Trailblazers, Reith is checked in. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Avdia. Trailblazers trail by 13. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
And they went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Yang Hansen.
6 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. No coverage that time.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
To the right side. Hachimura down low. Grant on him. Hachimura the pass to Smart. Now here's Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Anderson looking it over. The three. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 13. Outside for Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Here's Grant. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Holiday in the backcourt with Henderson to his side. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thybulle and Grant. And it's Murray in at the 5 down low. Some early scuffles for the 3rd pick overall in 2023, but Tim Scoot Henderson coming on strong.
Well, he is slowly improving his efficiency. He has a long way to go, but with those physical tools and work ethic, I wouldn't bet against him.
And that one falls for Henderson. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Charles Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Now, Thybulle, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. That one doesn't go. Reeves outside. Pass to connect. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Thybulle, the pass to Holiday. It's Henderson on the wing. He's defended by Reed. No good from Grant. Lakers leading by 14. Smart passes to Hayes. Now Reeves. Rejected by Murray. They recover it. Here's Hachimura. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Henderson with the screen for Grant. Inside, Murray kicks to Thibault. For three, Henderson, and the three ball is good. Henderson's got 5 points so far.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Reeves outside. Pass to Smart to the left wing. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And that one's good by Henderson. He's got 7.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Hachimura the pass to Hayes. Reeves outside. Hachimura against Grant from 12 feet out. And Grant sends it back.
Well, you saw Grant continuing to move his feet, and he put himself in great position for that block. Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
And the Lakers have possession. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Smart. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Now Henderson. He's got 10. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That'll be his second foul of the game. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Clippers. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Sharp.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Reeves with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Connect. No good. Portland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Lillard finds Sharp. Pass to Kamare. Three-pointer, Lillard. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Reeves with the screen for Hachimura. Sinks the three-pointer. Hachimura's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Here's Lillard, and he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 11 points.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Koloko. Now here's Smart. Now here is Hachimura. 11 points for him in that last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Lakers leading by 15. Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Out to the right wing. Here's Connect. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Sharp. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the Trailblazers, Robert Williams is checked in for Grant. And Avdia subbed in for Drew Holiday. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Doncic with the steal. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Damian Lillard. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged 25 points per game last season, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question. He's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Now here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Ayton. 9 points last game. And here's Doncic from the arc. The putback, and Ayton stays with it.
That is perfect timing. What a finish by Ayton.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Avdia, Vanderbilt defending. Shoots a fader. LeBron grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Here's Sharp after the basket by the Lakers. Back to Lillard from downtown. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 14 points for the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Vanderbilt finds Smart. The three for Doncic. Lillard with the rebound.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate, and it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Trailblazers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Trailblazers in second.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Now, here's Avdia. 9-point game his last outing. Lillard against Doncic. Lillard the pass to Sharp. 5 on the clock for the 3. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Sharp. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now, here's Sharp. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Guys, back over to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And stolen by Sharp. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Lillard outside. Trying to get something going. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Reeves outside. Ayton a screen on Sharp. Kicks it out to James. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. James has got 14 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. Thinking about the shot. Oh, someone left the window. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
He's been very, very good in the first half. I like his aggressiveness mindset, the shot selection. He's got it working.
And as good as he's been so far, we know he can shift into a higher gear.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Trailblazers. You watch their games. They've had some highs, some lows. Still putting it all together.
Which you could say about most teams around this time of year.
Yeah, not a big insight, big fella.
What?
No, we're just messing with you. We're just messing with you.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Lakers leading by 23. And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic with the block. And they recover it. There's a screen by Williams. 3 on the clock. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Williams has got 6.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Ayton finds James. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebound by the Trailblazers. It's off to Utah after this game, where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Lillard, the pass to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
LeBron outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Vanderbilt. Got a piece of it. Driving inside. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
To the wing on the left. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Outside, Avdia. Lillard. Jump shot is good that time. 19 points for Lillard.
A smart idea to set up Lillard, a man who knows how to score.
Doncic passes to LeBron. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm. You have a timeout.
chance here to check out some stats for Avdia. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 17 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
Well, I just love his mentality and his approach. He is always ready to go when called upon.
Sharp on the wing. He's defended by Reed. Lillard from outside, and another 3 for Portland.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Lillard against Doncic. Fires for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Jim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
5 to shoot. Doncic with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's Ayton missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Lillard, the pass to Williams.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
He hits both from the stripe. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's an 18-point lead. James looking it over. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. The good-looking shot from the wing. Reeves has got 8 points.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Lillard finds Sharp. And it's denied. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it left. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Sharp. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. 5 points in the game. Lakers leading by 18. Pass to Vanderbilt. James outside. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Avdia. Vanderbilt defending. Williams a screen on Vanderbilt. Avdia kicks to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Over Doncic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Outside, Avdia. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Lillard outside. With the drive, and he lays it straight in. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Reeves outside. And they double up Doncic. Vanderbilt finds James. And here is Ayton. He's guarded by Williams.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Pass to Kamara. Sharp against Ayton. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Reeves outside. LeBron sets the screen for Reeves. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
And stolen by LeBron. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by LeBron. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 20. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Sharp. There's the 3. It's good from long range. Sharp's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
The Lakers high squad, let them hear you. Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers high squad, let them hear you.
Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes is checked in for 8. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Holiday's checked in. Here's Smart. He's got 12. On the wing, James. To the paint. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Sharp on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Sharp, that's good.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Doncic kicks to James. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. Trailblazers trail by 19. Pass to Williams. And here's Sharp. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Portland moving the ball over. Fires the 3. The rebound by James.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Over in the corner, Doncic. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 17.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Pass to Williams. Now, here's Avdia. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Doncic, no good. Portland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Lakers leading by 22. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Hachimura. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Oh, nice find by LeBron. This guy is the best passer I've ever seen.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Here's Sharp. Back to Holiday. Can they get it? And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Smart.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Drew Holiday taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, a word you hear a lot around Drew Holiday is underrated. Enough really doesn't get said about his abilities on the floor, how he can affect the game on both ends.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Murray's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Tamani Kamara. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Shaedon Sharp. Reeves against Holiday. And Smart now atop the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hachimura, no good. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. .40 seconds left to play in the third. Inside, here's Grant, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Grant's got his second basket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Smart passes to Reeves. And Holiday kicks to Thibault. Here's Lillard, crosses over. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Smart's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Hayes throws it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, and at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Murray in at the center, filling out the middle.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Reeves with it. It's Connect on the wing. Here's Smart. No good on the triple. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Lillard, the pass to Holiday. Kicks it out to Lillard. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Lillard with a screen for Grant. Back to Lillard, stolen by Smart. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Over to the left wing. Hachimura kicks to Smart. Nailed from three-point land.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
Here's Murray up on top. Pass to Lillard. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hachimura with a screen on Holiday. Reeves can't hit. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Lillard outside. Over Smart. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And with how well Lillard shoots it from deep, that mid-range, Jay, is normally going to be open.
Hayes finds Reeves. Rejected by Murray. Smart against Lillard. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Grant. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Yeah, he's mostly a 3-and-D guy, but Grant's showing you he can also score in the paint.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. With some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Murray. Smart finds Connect. Poked away. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Grant outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Hachimura against Grant. And that one's good. Hachimura. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Thibault, the pass to Lillard. Over Smart. And it's Lillard missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. In the corner, Smart with it. Traps in the tray.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Lillard outside. Pass to Thibault. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Ayton, a screen on Lillard. A nice shot by LeBron. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Lillard outside. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it, but hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
First free throw is good.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Dalton Connect. Free throw is good from Doncic. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was the guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Damian Lillard, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Lillard.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Lakers leading by 18. Reeves outside. And here is Ayton. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Basket counts.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
James right side. Here's Reeves. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Sharp. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Lillard. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Lillard's got 36.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, He's looking to attack.
From deep, LeBron. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lillard attacking. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Doncic. Now James. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Ayton kicks to Vanderbilt. He gets it in there.
Well, that's a nice feed right there by the big guy. DeAndre Ayton, I like it when he looks to set up his guys like that.
Robert Williams, first personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Jarrett Vanderbilt, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He knows every possession is critical now. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Pass to Sharp. There's a screen by Camara. Kicks it out to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Portland no good that time either. And it's Smart with the ball for the Lakers. And here is Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Avdia. Launches a 3, and Smart with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Lillard outside. Back to Avdia. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Williams. Camara down low. Covered by LeBron. Pass to Williams. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. Nice shot by Smart.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Hachimura, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sharp. Buries it from three-point range.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
All right, thanks, guys. DeAndre, a new season. How exciting is it to play ball in front of this home crowd?
You know, with all the excitement and all the fans coming out here, really, I just wanted to put on a show for them, to be honest, and just win as many games as I play.
The energy from the fans was missed. Thanks so much, DeAndre.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.